Welcome back, my friends. Teapot Tom here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to episode 1 of our Elspeth playthrough. Now, just for FYI, I've had the hiccups for about 24 hours. Oh, nearly. So they just went away like an hour ago. I really hope they don't come back. They creep on in while I'm recording this. So just fingers crossed. I really hope they don't come back. It's been incredibly annoying. Anyways, here we go. Let's do this. So, finally, Elspeth. We haven't played her yet on the channel at all. I've withheld doing that. This is my first time playing her. I have no idea what to expect. I understand that she's a death caster. She gets a big Carmine Dragon. She's going to buff up artillery, that kind of thing. I know the basics, like the overall generalities of her, but the specifics I'm not aware of. So this is going to be very new to me. If you've come to here expecting to get the ideal first 10 turns, first 20 turns, whatever it is, this is not the place for you. This is going to be, like I said, a very much learning experience for me. So expect that. Yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. I'm basically going to wing it and have fun along the way. All right, so let's jump into it. Well, also, I'm going to switch it to very hard before we get going, but I want to overview what she has to offer first. So, we have a new unit, Gnome Iron Sides, which I have not used yet. I intentionally did not use them in our recent Karl Franz playthrough on the channel. I did a live stream with him last week, and I intentionally did not recruit them in order to try them for the first time here this time through. So, I'm excited to see what they have to offer. They seem like handgunners, but they're armored, and they do a lot more damage, so I'm excited to try them out. Okay, Elfstorm Rocket Battery, we know, we love them. Apparently they get buffed with Purple Suns, Mini Purple Suns, I hear, so I'm excited to try that out as well. Then a Great Cannon, and I hear they get access to Grape Shot ammunition, which will be pretty cool. So, some excellent stuff. I'm excited to try these new units out. Let's see. In terms of the faction effects, has access to Imperial Gunnery School, so there's a school. We'll see what that has to offer. Enabling access to unique upgrades and special units. Okay, cool. Research rate plus 10%. Upkeep minus 15% for gunnery units, all armies. That seems synergistic with what the play style she's going for. Double experience gain for artillery and gunnery units, all armies. Excellent. Cool. Also, FYI, as with the last campaign that I did, this is not scripted at all. I have no notes. Winging it. I'm not editing it. This is raw. This is how it is. I just am hitting record and going with it. So this is my first take. Hopefully it goes well. That aside, let's get back to it. All right, Lord effects. Immune to vampiric attrition. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that much. No, Izzy. No, not now. She wants up in my lap. Like, yeah, gotta fend her off. All right, cooldown minus 20% for Lore of Death magic. Cool. All right, nice. Lore of Death is awesome. I like the changes to Purple Sun, in that it doesn't move as much anymore, which is really nice. So it has the potential to do a lot more damage, I feel, in the times that I've used Purple Sun since it was changed. It seems to do a lot more damage, at least. Darkwalker. All right, what's this? Physical resistance plus 40% and Strider. Duration 30 seconds, cooldown 120 seconds. Okay, nice, useful durability increase temporarily. If she's going to duel somebody, you could pop this, get some nice physical resistance. Cool, I like that. All right. I wonder if she starts on foot. I'm expecting her to, but we'll just find out. All right. So let's go to this. Let's switch this up to very hard, very hard. Cool. All right, let's do it. And this is Immortal Empires, by the way. I'll put that in the title, but yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So, a lot of artillery. Got to get in that mindset. All right. Let's go SSD. You can do it. Imagine not having an SSD. I actually remember those days when I originally got into Total War Warhammer. I was running on HDD. Oh my god. It was just brutal. I mean, I was used to it, but it was still really bad. It was still very, very bad. My buddy who I was playing with who had an SSD was just, oh my god, he hated the load times I created for him. So funny. And terrible at the same time. Alright, let's watch this intro.
To die is to find eternal sanctuary. Safety from the horrors of this land. But to study death, to know its secrets, is to venture down a path that few dare tread. Atop her blackened tower, the graveyard rose, Elspeth Von Draken fights to protect the fallen, driving back the forces of evil. A perennial guardian of the Empire.
Beneath death's shadow, our enemies fall.
Okay. Well then. Known, the great
The
known.
enemies of Wissenland shall embrace their mortality.
She sounds similar to one of the voice actresses from the Vampire Counts. Alright, so Lupio Gossera. I recently tried out the engineers in our Carl Franz campaign that I played last week, and they're pretty cool. So the basic ones, the hero variety, have a repeating rifle. Yeah, repeating rifle, that's the word. The Lords seem to have a really badass grenade launcher that does a lot of damage. Both seem pretty useful. They both get access to mechanical horses, which is even cooler. Alright, what was this rate? I forgot to look. Perceptive. Okay, I like that one. Not bad. Pop you in here.
Contraptions to hasten our movement.
Elspeth Von
Okay, so we got a little hero now. That's going to be useful. He's going to be able to give extra ammunition to restock our artillery crews, which is very nice. Alright, so what's in this army over here? Siegfried. Alright.
for Verena and
We'll look at buildings here in a second. Let's just fight this
Von
out.
Draken.
Actually, let's do the buildings first. Buildings first. Alright, so let's see. Witch Hunter. Yeah, we're going to want a Witch Hunter. I hear they got buffed recently. More handgunners would be nice. We don't get Ironsides till tier 3 as well as with the long rifles. Option long rifles. Well, I did try briefly in our campaign, our Carl campaign. We'll just call it the CC. I know Carl's with the K though. The KC. The KC. Grenade launchers, usual fare here. They're very, very good. Excellent against infantry blobs. Yeah, potentially a very powerful unit. They can shoot over walls too, which is quite handy. Alright, Outriders. I hear they got buffed as well recently, so we'll have to try them out. I basically want to try out all these units. So let's just, with that said, get that up. Alright. 2 special buildings. Alright, we'll look at those later. Another new unit here, the Knights of the Black Rose. Interesting. They look to be kind of like a Knights Errant. Anti-infantry, not dedicated AP. They're shielded, good armor. Yeah, they seem kind of like immune to psych. Yeah, they're a lot like Knights Errant. Cool. All right. A bit heavier armor though. 120 armor. I think Knights Errant have like 100. But yeah, pretty cool. Try them out. What speed? 78. That's not bad. I'll have to try them. That's kind of the running motif of this campaign. Is just let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Recruit it. Give it a shot. Unless it's the stuff that we've already seen before, the other stuff. Oh, you can recruit them here as well. Got it from the cab building. Like, we're not going to emphasize using Empire Knights or Flagellants. We know what they're about. We want to try the new stuff here in particular. Or stuff that can get buffed by the new stuff, like mortars, that kind of thing, right? Alright. Oh, the Gold Wizard. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah, the Gold Wizard. We'll have to try him out as well. Steam tank with volley gun. The land ship. I have not tried the land ship at all. That's going to be new. So, yeah, this tree in particular is going to get a lot of action this campaign. Alright, so we need a better economy though. I think we need growth in particular. So let's go with that. We eventually destroy that growth building. Excuse me. In place of a military building. But for now, we'll just get the growth up. Here we go. Decisive low. We can auto this, but we're going to fight it out for sure. Alright, let's see. This should be pretty simple, straightforward. Main threat here is the Crypt Horrors. And the vampire, he's a low level though, so not that big of a threat. Did we start with Spirit Leech? Yep, we do. Cool. And what's this? Oh yeah, it's the Dark Walker ability, right? Cool. Alright, then she's on foot. Magic attacks. Interesting. Dedicated AP. Her little scythe has dedicated AP, which is kind of cool. Nice. Interesting. She's immune to Psych. Spell Mastery. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. We'll have to put her to the test here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. This is interesting. I usually start on this side when I play on this map. Or up here in the trees on the hill. It's not oftentimes I start on this side, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So we're going to be tucked away in this kind of valley here. Actually, we have this hill. Let's utilize this hill. That's right. Alright, we're going to put you right about here. Like so. I want to place the cannon side next to it or in front of it. Probably to the side. There's enough room here on this hill to place it to the side. Kind of like that. Yeah, okay. We'll be down here. You don't have restock yet, so I'll keep you... keep you on the hill, slightly elevated. You're a gunpowder unit, you're going to need elevation. That's kind of the trick, really, when you're working with powdered units. You want them to have elevation. If it's a ranged unit that has uses arrows like a crossbow or an archer, they don't necessarily need elevation nearly as much. They can fire over. They can arc their shots, right? Gunpowder, different story. You need to be elevated. The best of your ability. All right, we'll put the spears on the other side. Like that. Okay. All right, we'll put you. I'm excited to see these iron sides. Want to be kind of a box formation like that. They can pivot faster when they're boxed up like this. They can pivot their shots and effectively be shooting more often instead of being spread out like this. Takes longer for them to get formed when they're having to traverse their shot from side to side. Shifting the formation around, getting into maintaining this formation takes longer. So you want to oftentimes block up like this, just so they pivot quicker, and therefore fire more. All right, let's spread out our front line a little bit. This stupid little farmhouse is kind of in the way, but it's all right. Let's scoot you back a little bit more, actually. They don't have any cavalry, so we don't have to worry about our flanks getting, well, flanked. But I'm going to move you back here just in case. Kind of like that. There. That's better. I want them to have a bit more elevation and not have to worry about getting their heads blown off by their artillery. Okay, cool. That's more like it. Alright, let's go into guard mode. Alright, let's do it.
These helpless fools will soon cower in fear. For who could stand against the oncoming tide of death?
It's very cool looking. I like the sign. I like the purple glow. Purple is my favorite color. Is that a cannon shot? Are they shooting at them already? Are they in range? Oh, very much so. Holy crap. Anyways, I was saying, yes, purple's my favorite color. So, seeing that purple staff, that aura, quite cool. Let's not focus on them. Let's focus on the blob at hand here. Cannons are anti-large. Have them focus on the crypt whores. We baited out in the heck. Good to see it. Alright, I noted they didn't have cavalry, but they do have these stupid hounds. Move you down a little bit. So I'm glad I put this spear unit kind of back here, because those hounds are going to try to get around us most likely. They're on the left flank here, so they're probably going to try to wrap around. Crypt whores are taking some good damage. Good shots there. Stay on that unit. How's our angle? Angle's looking good. Oh, come on, get in line of sight of the iron sides. Almost there. You guys are in the same control group, actually. We'll have them switch fire onto the Cryptors once they're in range, but they're still out of range at the moment. Are you high threat? Yeah, I'm assuming that Vampire is a high threat. They're very good in melee combat, where they specialize. You could try popping this to get some more defense bonus out of potential duel with the Vampire, but I don't think we're going to quite use it quite yet. These dogs are trying to wrap in. Let's pivot. Maintain that block formation. See how fast they pivot. Scooch, 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 scooch. They're really trying to get on our backside here. Good, we caught him. We caught him. Alright, don't worry about him. Switch on to these guys. You as well. You focus on the vampires. Start spirit leeching. There we go. Just stay. Let's not duel if we don't have to. Shit. Cease fire. Switch fire into them. Yeah, let's just stay out of melee until we absolutely need to. Let's just keep spirit leeching. Good. Ironsides are ripping up the Cryptors here. Doggos are getting speared down. Excellent. Are you guys able to see? Obstructed? Yeah, I figured as much. Hey, I need you to stop firing. There we go. Cannons can still fire. They are still accurate enough to shoot over the heads of our front line. Alright, Cryptors are down. Let's pile you guys in. Actually, you can pile in here to help support them. Ready to spirit leech. There we go. Yeah, you guys aren't firing. That's fine. Shoot on these guys then. So fast they pivot, maintaining that block formation. Very good. Excellent stuff. Probably one more spirit leech should cause them to incur army losses, I imagine. Those doggos have just finished off. Good. See, the cannons are maintaining that accuracy right over the top of our frontline troops. Love to see it. Spirit leech in 10 seconds.
Elspeth Von Draken.
Don't need to pop this, but go ahead and try it. Probably should have waited until we go into melee with the Lord here, but I don't think we need to. We can just incur army losses. Let's keep spirit leeching. I'll fight him. He's better in melee, so yeah, we're having her just stay out of melee. She could tango a little bit, but for the most part, she would lose that duel, I'm assuming. But again, no need. Boom. Pretty little damage there. We lost a couple troops, 104 to their nearly 900. 140 kills on the rocket battery, 92 at the cannons. A couple spirit leeches in total did about 2,600 damage there. And yeah, most of the damage, aside from the artillery, was in the handgunners and the iron sides. 36 kills there, 32 respectively. Good stuff. Alright. Boom, felled him. Let's see. Now having the post-battle option of replenishment is so helpful. I noted that in our Carl campaign last week. Having that was just it was a lifesaver. In this case, I think I'm going to grab it as well, just to top off. Being able to top off after every fight like that, or nearly top off, and it depends on the battle, of course, and how severe it is, but in a lot of cases, being able to top off like that is super helpful. It seems like a small change, but it really is impactful. Really is impactful. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there for this one. Keep it nice and short for episode 1. Hope you enjoyed it. I think this campaign will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to learning the ins and outs of her. And yeah, until then guys, take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you all soon.